Okay, folks, example number 2 says find the prime factorization of each number. A calculator may be helpful, comma, but don't use one because you don't need it, okay? 476, remember, I said that factoring is unmultiplying, okay? So when it says prime factoring, we want to unmultiply until we get to all prime numbers. Now, you guys did this in 7th grade. You did it in 6th grade. You probably did it in 5th grade. I don't know, you may have done it in 4th grade, okay? But what we want to do is we want to break down this number, 476. Because it ends in an even number, I know that 2 goes into it. And I'm going to say 2 times 238. That looks right. Now 2 is prime, so I can go ahead and circle it. Okay? And now I'm going to break down 238. Again, I see that the last number is even, so I know that 2 goes into it. 2 times 119. Ugh. Is 119 prime? I don't know. When I see some funky numbers like that, I think about the number 3. Okay, so 3, does 3 go into it? Well, remember, the divisibility check for 3 is add the digits, 1 plus 1 plus 9, right? And that's going to give us 11, and 3 doesn't go into 11, so it doesn't go into 119, so no 3. I know 4 doesn't go, it's not even, 6 doesn't go into it, 5 doesn't go into it because it doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. But when things, you know, numbers like this, I like to check 7. I like to check 7. So I'm going to do 7 into 119. 7 goes into 11 once. 1 times 7 is 7. I'm going to subtract and bring down. Uh-oh. All right. So 7 is going to go into 119 17 times. All right. So now this is going to be 7, and that's 17. And those are both prime. But they're small enough we can tell. Now remember, when we're writing the prime factorization, we collect all the numbers in the circles, because those are all of our prime numbers. This is sort of like the recipe for 476. It doesn't matter what pairs that I pick that break it down, the multiplication. I'm still going to get 2 times 2 times 7 times 17. Okay? I write it from least to greatest. I always write it in that order. I can write it in expanded form. I can also write it as 2 squared times 7 times 17. That's fine too. Okay? Either one of those are okay when we're writing prime factorization. All right? But I want to do 476 over here again, just to show you. I could have picked 4, and 4 goes into that 119 times. And then 4 breaks down into 2 times 2. And then 119 breaks down into 7 times 17. I could have broken it down that way. Okay? And I still get the same thing. 2 times 2 times 2 times 7 times 17. I could have broken it down, let's see, 17. I could have said 476 is equal to 17 times 28. Not that I would have seen that. But 17's prime, now that's 4 times 7. 7's prime, and then 4 is 2 times 2. And again, I'm going to get 2 times 2 times 7 times 17. It's the recipe for 476. It's unique to 476. It will always give us, no matter what pair that we pick, what pair of factors we pick to break down the main number, we're still going to get the same prime factorization. All right? Nice. Good job. Let's look at the next one.